there's something very important that I think people need to understand, especially new people in this market. Obviously, we talk more about altcoins here on the channel. That's what I'm primarily interested in. I don't have BTC. I don't ever plan on owning BTC. But you need to understand that this drop that we've been on here over the last 24 hours, 48 hours, and even months, frankly, is nothing different than what we've done in every single market cycle, right? This may have people feeling some kind of way. A 25% drop in terms of BTC may make people feel like, we should be fearful and that the market is topped. I see a bunch of those posts all the time. And what you need to understand is that we do this time and time again, even in bull markets, and people confuse this. Even in bull markets, you will have 10, 15, 20, 50% drops time and time again. It's just the way that the market works. Remember, the price that you pay for, extreme gains is extreme volatility. You have to wait for basically demand to catch up to the prices. That is why you go on these huge pumps and then big drops. So this is actually just the most recent one that we've been on, basically from our top here that we put in back in June. On June 6th, we've actually dropped 25% since that point. But again, during this cycle, not even the first time we've done that. We dropped 21% basically in the start of 2024 here, all the way through late January. We did this same thing in the summer of last year. We basically retraced 20% from April through June. Same thing here, February, right? We all remember the big drop after our big run up early in at the start of 2023, right? And even at market cycles past, even in the height of the bull market cycle, you can see some of the massive retracements we've had in terms of BTC and the overall crypto market in that time. This is just a consistent trend that we have. Now, I will say right now, obviously alts are bleeding more than what BTC is, and it kind of is what it is. We actually started outpacing BTC here for some assets, which was very nice, but we've gone on some periods of cool off. People have started kind of freaking out a little bit. Retail tends to get spooked quite easily when we go on these big drops. That's why alts tend to bleed more than BTC. They haven't been around as long. There's not as much liquidity, so they're not quite as stable. But the thing is when you start to go on these recoveries, this is how alts go on to set new all-time highs, because there's more capital. Whales have picked up positions in the deep dips. People have basically taken advantage of other people's fear, which is why people get left behind. It's why people then struggle to try to recoup their bags after some of these drops. Sometimes people get lucky, right? Sometimes people will sell the top and be able to buy back lower. Awesome. You don't always know where the top is. You don't always know where the bottom is. And I'll tell you what, only one person buys the top, only one person sells the top, only one person buys the bottom. That's the way I always look at things. Basically, what I do is I look for opportunity in the market. And when you see these big retracements of 25%, 21%, 20%, 22%, those are big opportunities to accumulate in this market, because remember, some of the most exciting things have not hit crypto yet. We don't have this big enterprise adoption taking place quite yet. Institutional money is just dipping their toes in. Mass adoption is basically just beginning in the market. And what that's going to lead to is this huge boom in terms of crypto adoption and crypto buying. The masses are not here yet. We are still here early. And guess what? These big dips that we experience in the market, they're huge times of opportunity. That's the biggest thing I want to hit home. Don't be fudded out by these times. Obviously, people can do what they want, but look at it as what we've done historically speaking. We're now in a big time of opportunity. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.